And saying hi to you.
James is here. James and Matt
Lynn
Franklin,
is
Lisa
here.
Ortega, Charlie.
James. Made it to a live for the first time. And the setup is weird. Hi, Matt. I don't know what I did, but it's all right. It'll work. I like the chat being up at the top. The comments are on the top of my screen instead of at the bottom. Huh?
I'm trying to make sure that this has gone out on mine as well. How professional are we? Like we've never done this before.
It's up there.
Oh, is it?
I see it on my screen. Yep. There's Donna. Hello, Donna. And James saying hello, everybody.
Evelyn is here, my dear.
Yes. I think Dustin sent storm clouds my way. It's looking like it'll storm real good, Charlie said.
Oh, it's going to storm good. But it's quick, though. It's fine.
Evelyn's hello. James, on mobile devices, the screen is correct. However, viewed from a TV, there's a lot of vertical space. I know, and I can't change it. Hi, Cindy. Sana is not going to be here, Arden. She got held up at the doctor's. We see and hear you well. That's good. Hey, Brenda. So, yeah, Brian and I went to the bowling alley today. Surprise, surprise. There's a new senior league going to start on Fridays in the fall. And they were there just to see if there was how many people they had. And they're switching from a bowling alley in Lexington to Richmond because a lot of BS going on in Lexington. And yeah, it was pretty fun, actually. Got to see meet people we had never met. And I wanted to get a feel for how many teams there were going to be. What kind of chaffles, Evelyn? But other than that, I mean, we bowl Tuesday and we bowl Thursday. And then we're going to be bowling on Fridays, starting in the fall.
Crazy bowling people.
Yes.
We've talked about taking the granddaughter to go bowling.
It's fun. Kids love it.
Yeah, because they have the metal things you put the ball up and drop it on. Can't see my hands. But
yeah, the one at it's like cool. Ha. The one at our bowling alley, they're plastic. They're big plastic things that they set the ball on and push it. Or they have bumpers to pull up for the kids. And they could just actually roll the ball down. And she's old enough. She should be able to pick up a little, like an 8-pound ball.
She would love it. Just getting a chance to get out there. I know that they're opening our pool this weekend. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. But yeah, without using that thing to put the ball on, get her used to doing it with her hands instead of that. Keto chow, sweet, but haven't decided on the flavor. What do you think I should make?
There was Let me see if I can find it.
I like the chocolate peanut butter as chaffles. They're good. But I like most all of them. So especially the sweet ones. I haven't had any keto chow in probably 2 weeks now. No, I had some Saturday night after the meetup. Came home and had ice cream.
I was trying to find, Chris posted something about how they've changed the subscription. Now I can't find it. Oh, wait, here we go. All right. So let me read this out to everybody. This is just an hour ago. So this is hot off the presses. So Chris says, all right, Miriam and the rest of the team will probably scowl at me, but hashtag send it YOLO. Hearing Chris say YOLO makes me laugh. The idea.
What does it even mean? I'm lost.
You only live once.
Okay, gotcha.
I think we are ready to go with the new subscription bundle for Keto Chow. It's been tested and worked on for the last few weeks. Who wants to give it a try? Short version, add what you want, starts at 15% off and grows over time to 20%. minimum $110. I'm guessing you have to have a minimum of $110 a month, but doesn't have a fixed size beyond that. Includes some limited edition and seasonal flavors. Can include electrolytes and salty. Plus, the recipe cards are also available. You can see it and play with it and actually create a subscription from ketochow.xyz pages subscription.
Nice.
And again, this will create a real subscription and a real order and charge you actual money. If you wanted to, you can cancel existing subscriptions and make a new one using this today with the understanding that you might see some bugs. And that's part of the fun, right? Or is it you just want to see it in action? Here's the intro video I recorded yesterday. So
interesting. I hadn't gotten any word about that. I hadn't heard it.
Well, it sounds like they weren't probably ready for him to say anything about it.
Banana S chaffles with walnuts are my favorite keto chow waffles.
Sarah.
That does sound good.
They were having a date night on Monday night just like us, but theirs was better. We went to B-Dubs and to a movie. They went to the Magic Kingdom.
Well, they live there.
I know. It's rude.
It's rude. Well, we had a good time Saturday. It was fun at the meetup.
I had a great time.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of fun. That's Chris's fishing for beta testers.
He's wanting people to go in and order and see if they can find anything wrong with it, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Any advice for first timers to Brazeros in Louisville?
I have not been to that particular restaurant, but I have been to a Brazilian barbecue place before. I would say, and it probably goes without saying to this group of people, avoid the sides, avoid the salad bar, avoid all the extras, and really just kind of
ask your meat.
Right. Have them bring you what you want. So if you want the picanha, let them know. Keep the picanha coming, and I want it rare, or whatever your preferred cooked level is.
Right. Have you burned your candle yet from Danny and Bethany?
I didn't take one.
We have two of them. I gave one to our neighbor because she was taking care of Max for us. By the time I got to ours, it was so liquidy, I had to put it in the refrigerator. I haven't burned it yet, but it's been in the fridge consolidating. Magic Kingdom was awesome. We still have to get a selfie in front of the Haunted Mansion for you. It was a great meetup. It was. I wholeheartedly agree. I was tired the next day for sure.
Those things wear me out.
Well, the driving 4 hours each way wears me out.
Well, yeah. I still had to drive, and I'm not saying it's nowhere near 4 hours, but I still had to drive almost an hour each way, which is not a big deal to me. But just like peopling is a lot more difficult than it used to be, especially if you're used to peopling every day, you build up your peopling muscles grow and expand, and then I was in an office for years and years and dealt with people all day, talked to people all day on the phone and do all that. And then you get to the point where you're just dealing with a toddler and like your spouse on a normal basis, and you're not dealing with extra people really. Like even now, like when our kids come over on a Sunday night for like family dinner on a Sunday night, I'm so exhausted when they leave. I'm like, because they're so loud.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Some of our family, one person will try to talk over somebody else, and it's constant. And it's like, nobody just sits and listens to one person talk. Even if a small get together, it gets so crazy loud. I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't. It is so nuts. It's different. Like at the meetup, there's different tables of people, and you go and you mingle with everybody. But man, that's rough. So James says theirs is in the fridge because Raven will eat them. Yep.
Oh yeah. Like the thing is like we've got some candles, but really we only keep candles for when the power goes out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't burn smelly good candles or anything like that. So
we do on occasion, once in a while. But yeah, for those just popping on, Sana is held up at the doctor's and won't be able to make it today. She emailed Dustin and I earlier, and
totally understandable. Like she was so upset about it, and I'm like, it's okay. We'll fix it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be live again. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. She wants to message you. She wants you to come on when she's hosting sometime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told her to send me some dates.
Mm-hmm. I could probably tell you what they are. August and September, I think we agreed that I will be hosting them all because with her pregnancy and not knowing when she's going to deliver and all that, and she doesn't want to schedule and host a live stream that she would possibly not be able to be on. So.
Oh yeah, totally understandable.
Yes. So like last week, Jeff Foltz was in and gave me a name of somebody he would like to see on, and we're going to work on that. So if anybody in the chat would like to see somebody on the live stream, please let me know because I'm about running out. And Charlie.
Who is somebody that you've wanted to have on that you haven't?
I want to have Charlie on, but I don't have a way to get hold of him. I don't have his email. Yes. Mr.
Charlie.
Darth Carnivore, I know you're in the chat. I need your email. I was dragging for a couple days after the meetup. I guess so. Driving from Kansas. That's a long way, Arden.
Charlie will do it. I know Charlie will.
Yeah, he told me he would, but I can't find an email for him. And I didn't want to just throw it out there with my email. So I'm asking Charlie
I
to
have
give
his
me
email.
his email.
I'll give it to you when I'm done.
Okay. Debbie's finally here. Hey, Deb.
Riley.
She does Tai Chi and all kinds of stuff. Dustin
I like Thai
can forward
food.
you my email. Yep, he will. Thank you, Charlie. She does violin lessons, Tai Chi. I mean, you name it. This woman does it. She does. She's very busy and still working.
Crazy.
BCC those emails.
BCC. Blind carbon copy.
Well, we CC them all the time, but Sana and I back and forth.
There's something about my email. I got an email, like I get emails and then sometimes they'll go to junk and I don't think to check my junk mail all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll check it and it's been like a week and I'm like, oh, and I'll get back to somebody, because I don't get a lot of important emails. Just when you email me, Cindy, those are the only real important ones.
Those are important.
They are important.
That's right.
But I'll get emails, affiliate emails and stuff like that, or like people wanting me to talk with them or whatever. It doesn't happen very often, but it's so frustrating when they do go to junk mail and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yep. I don't even look at my junk mail folder.
You probably should. If you were having people email you for stuff to do stuff like this, you might want to check it.
Well, this one I do for the email that I use for YouTube. I do. I check those because I have like 3 email accounts. The other 2, no.
I've got I don't even know how many I have. I have too many.
That's why you don't check.
Well, the one that I'm talking about, the one that the Keto Simple email, I do check that one, but I don't check it, but I forget to check because checking spam is one of those things like you just never think about it.
Yeah.
You can't see my hands and I talk with my hands.
Sorry. I don't know what I did, but it's done.
It's okay.
Portrait
it's all
style.
Right.
I know. We were portrait style last week with Sean White. and it covered the whole screen. It was good. And that's all I did. And it went to this. And I'm like, I don't know. Stupid computers.
Matt, I'm upset too because
mad I didn't get to meet you when you were down here. Disney jealous of Sarah for getting to meet you.
So he comes in on my Sunday morning lives, and he's always from like Beach Club and Disney Beach Club. Mm-hmm. I'm like, he always brings a little bit of Disney magic for me, and that means the world to me because Disney is one of those. I know you could care less about Disney.
Oh, Brian loves it though. He does.
Yeah.
Brian absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
He does simple sticker looks great on my Boogie Stanley mug.
Bougie.
It looks like Boogie.
Well, yeah, it's bougie.
It's Boogie. It's Boogie.
I need Shauna to make me some more stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm all out of stickers now.
It's because you gave them all away.
Well, that's what they were for.
Mm-hmm.
If I held on to them and had them, then that doesn't do me any good.
That's right. That's right. So what else have you all been up to?
So, let's see.
Since Saturday.
Yeah, Monday we went to date night. We went to BW3's, and then we went and saw If, which is the new Ryan Reynolds kids movie about imaginary friends.
Oh boy.
It was good. I cried.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm a grown up. It's okay. I will get some more and I will try to get them out. I know I have some for sale on my Spreadshirt or whatever it is, but they're so expensive there. I would rather send them to people. I know I should be trying to make money.
Yeah, that's the whole plan. You know, you're supposed to be looking for a job. Sell your stickers.
Sell my stickers,
Ever hear from Costco?
No, I need to go in there this week and actually ask for somebody. But I feel like whenever I go in there, I'm in my summer attire, and I'm like wearing flip flops and just shorts and a t-shirt, and I don't think it really matters all that much, but first impressions and all.
Exactly. You got to make it a point to dress accordingly.
Because people, they're not wearing flip flops, but they're wearing shorts and stuff, doing all their stuff.
Yep.
So I will talk to them and see about getting a job there and see what it would entail, make sure it would work with the schedule.
Well, I know that Costco in New Hampshire, before we moved from there, when I used to run a retail store, and we got a lot of product from there. And they only hired part-timers. And I know that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't hire anybody full-time.
I think you have to work your way
all the time. Huh?
I think you have to work your way to full-time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm okay with part-time. I'm okay with that. I don't want to work a ton of hours, you know what I mean? But I don't want to I don't want, if it's only be one day or whatever, I don't really want that either, but I need to make it, something.
We're going to be dog sitting for a friend's dog this weekend. Is your dog sitting done, Dustin?
Yes.
That dog was wild.
She went home on Wednesday.
I was watching the video from Tuesday. That dog was wild.
Yeah. Sean is here.
Wild. Hi, Sean. So yeah, it's but we haven't really been Sunday. It was like a day of rest. It was intentionally a day of rest. However, my husband had other ideas and decided we were going to go pick up our neighbor and go bowling. I was so exhausted. It was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I feel that. I had to get up and run to Costco Sunday. I was like, I don't want to go. I went to Costco again today.
That Thursday I leave. Debbie and I leave for Austin.
Who's going to watch after Brian?
Max.
You're leaving those two to run the house.
That's right. That's right. We are flying out Thursday and we're flying back on Monday. Yes. It's going to be fun. I think she's coming here Tuesday. I think so. So that'll be good. We have fun. We always have fun together. Yep.
I love it.
Yes. She's great.
I've seen that people are starting to make their way towards the low-carb cruise. I don't know when it boards, but I know people are starting to make their way. I know that you need to get Gormy on. I don't know if you know who he is. Mike Gorman. Gormy Goes Keto. He has the Fat Guy podcast. Good evening, Jeremiah.
What's his YouTube?
I think YouTube is Fat Guy Podcast. Let me check. Let me see. I don't know. Trying to do this without.
She'll be here Tuesday sometime. Lisa says, safe travels. Thank you. And Tuesday, yep. We bowl Tuesday night, but you know how to get in. You got the garage code if we're not here. Jeremiah is here. Said, good evening. Charlie has a question. How was if my daughter expressed interest to seeing it this weekend?
We really liked it. It's like we watched it because we weren't sure if we were going to want to take the girl to see it or not, but I think she's a little too young for the subject matter. Not because I think it's inappropriate, but I think it's too slow and she just wouldn't care. Mm-hmm. Because there is animation involved in it. So it's like people and animation kind of coexisting. And I don't think it's enough to keep her attention.
Interesting.
It's a good story. I mean, it's a story that's been done. It's nothing new, nothing extraordinary, but it's good. I love Ryan Reynolds. I thought the little girl who was the main character was really well done. She's a good actress. Mm-hmm. I thought the characters were funny. There's one of the characters you never see is actually played by a famous actor, which doesn't make much sense, but it's funny if you understand how Deadpool 2 was, if you're familiar with the movie Deadpool 2 and the character that they had, it was an invisible person. They were invisible the entire time of the movie and never spoke. And it was this person, this other gigantic, huge, giant movie star played that character, so to speak, quote unquote. I'm trying to find his YouTube channel for you. I don't remember what it is, if it's even here. He was on Obese to Beast YouTube channel, which that's another person I would like to talk to, the guy who runs Obese to Beast. But he didn't do keto. He did I want to talk to him because he did the whole calorie thing and working out like a crazy person and still, lost a lot of weight doing that and has maintained it. So that's somebody I want to talk to for that reason.
Right.
But, yeah. And I wasn't even aware that he was on that. So that's interesting for me.
I think we have a problem in the chat that I need you to try to take care of, Dustin.
What's what now?
I think we have a problem in the chat that I need you to take care of.
Okay.
Low carb cruise sets sail today, says Matt. We're doing banana with Lily's chocolate chips. That sounds good too, Evelyn. Any keto chow sounds good. I've been going back to it starting tomorrow. No more burgers. No more ground beef, eggs, and butter for a while. I've done 7 days of that with the exception of Saturday. Today I have not eaten. I was tired of it.
I have to find out where it is. It's not on mine or yours.
It must be on saunas then.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Saunas. I just removed sauna from the thing. So,
well, I still got to go in and get them out. Yeah.
They won't come out. I tried. It said only the person whose chat it's under.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not a mod on her side.
You are on mine, but
yeah, but it's not on yours.
Right. I am on hers, a moderator on hers, and I still can't get rid of it.
Did you go in under hers on that and look at her chat on that side? You got to actually go into YouTube. You can't do it from
StreamYard.
Yeah.
Well, they're not visible anyway, so it's all right. I'm not going to highlight them.
Yeah.
And I took hers out, so we're doing banana. We already read that. After my daughter's birthday on Monday, I'm starting BBB&E. I am going to do back to my ketovore stuff. I know on my chat, on my support page, I said carnivore and keto chow. But today I went past this little farm stand type thing, and he was selling fresh peaches and fresh tomatoes, and I bought 2 of each. I haven't had a peach in 3 years, almost 4 years. I'm going to eat them. I'm going to eat them because they're fresh. They're in season here, and that's it. Yes. Sean says, "Happy birthday to your daughter, Evelyn." Which birthday? Which one? We've met them both.
I think the one that's going to be 20.
Don't tell Jeremiah, but he is being an awesome father. He is being an awesome Father's Day gift. Ninja Creamy. He's buying.
No, she's getting him that for Father's Day. That's my friend. That's Jeremiah's wife.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they live down the street from me.
Shh, didn't tell Jeremiah he's getting. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if he's in the chat, if he sees it or whatever, but yeah.
There was a Jeremiah right here.
Yeah, I know he's in here. I don't know if he's still in there or not. I ate a peach today. I picked 3 today while at the You Pick place. It was amazing.
Good, because I'm going to. I haven't eaten anything, like I said. Jubilee will be 20. I remember Trinity's name. I couldn't remember your other daughter's name. That's why I put Carl and Evelyn's daughters on my video.
They were so sweet. Like when we lined up to take that big family photo, they were like, "I want to stand next to you." We're like, "Okay."
Jody said he knows.
He's going to have to order a lot of keto chow from me to make a bunch of keto chow ice cream.
Brenda's here, says she's doing ketovore too. Wahoo!
I keep getting into the thing, like I keep wanting to make. I got to figure a way to make room in my freezer because I don't have room in the freezer to put the containers.
Yep, I have our original refrigerator we got with the house. The one we bought the house is in the garage, as we bought a different one. On the door, there's 2 shelves that I can fit 2 creamies on each shelf. There's 4 of them in the fridge right now, in the freezer. And there's 4 shakes in the refrigerator that I just made yesterday. So, yes.
Christy is here.
Yes,
Evelyn said we're famous.
I will be seeing you next week. The next pick will be Cloak and Dagger. I was never big on fruit. Evelyn, you're all famous in our house.
Like for us, like fruit, we keep like blueberries in the house and raspberries and strawberries for the girl. Shander likes those things sometimes. I'm not a big fan on most fruit. I like strawberries I have to be in a real mood for a strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
But like once a year we go to the apple orchard and I'll have like an apple, maybe 2 while we're there. You know what I mean? But I don't care outside of that.
The only fruit I've had since I started keto was a few strawberries and blueberries. That's it. So these peaches are going to taste good.
And then I eat. I inadvertently eat like a lot of the cuties because I peel them for the young one, and then she makes me eat them.
Oh, like the tangerine type thing.
Yeah.
Tangelos or whatever.
I don't care. They're delicious.
Chocolate malt is a good one, Sean. Chocolate malt is really good. Doesn't have a big chocolate taste, but it does have the malt flavor. It is good. From Georgia, fresh peaches are the best, I'm sure. He said these were just picked. It's like trying to update my Keto Chow order and I messed it up. Sorry. Keto Chow customer service is fantastic, Brenda. Just give them a call and they'll fix it. They're really good. Did you see my last little 2-minute video?
Which one was it now?
I just put it up like last night or this morning.
I haven't. We've been like on the run all day. I
got a gift from Keto Chow.
Oh, I knew about the gift. I just haven't seen the video.
That's cute.
I did see the video was up, but we've been like on Fridays are like super busy for us. Like we get up and we go take her to school and usually running to get stuff together, like groceries for her lunch. So I got like a pack of 3 ribeye steaks for her lunches. And then I got some steaks for us for the weekend. And then I'm going to be by myself on Monday. She goes to work. I'm at home by myself. Don't have the kid. So I'm probably going to be doing something dumb like mowing the grass on Monday or whatever. But, you know.
Yeah. Brenda, I saw it. She did. She commented. Evelyn, those are good. I've done that before. Just making the shake just the way I always do with butter and, oh, man. There's your pantry probably. Even Keto Chow was a very nice gesture of appreciation. And trust me, I really appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I've seen what they've done for Neely. Like, they'll send Neely's youngest birthday presents and stuff. And I'm like,
oh, they've done that for her other kids too. It's not just Levi. It's like
I just happened to see the video that she made of that. So
right.
I don't,
Yeah. Well,
that's just the sweetest.
They all got along real well at KetoCon last year. Lindsay and Neely and the Bairs and Too Crazy Keto and all of them. They was all hanging out.
That's all. It stands to reason that they're all so sweet.
Yep. And they're all right around the same age group overall.
I was surprised to see that Neely and Lindsay are about the same height.
Yeah, because
I don't know why I expected Neely to be taller.
Because she portrays herself, I thought so too. And then when I met him at KetoCon, I'm like, I'm just about their height. Like right there. There was a picture of me with them from KetoCon. And yeah, we're all about the same height. Debating whether I want to burn a vacation day to have Monday off. Not really doing anything, just don't want to go to work. I know that feeling. I didn't want to go to work for many years.
Yeah, having jobs where like you get Monday off or whatever, like, so I mean, even Costco's closed on Monday.
What?
Yeah, Costco closes for a lot of the Monday holidays.
That's weird. They never did in New Hampshire.
I know they're closed for like 4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day. They're one of the few stores that actually do that because most stores want to be open to get the sales. And they're like, nah, we'll be closed.
That's weird. I'll have to check ours out. The one in Lexington is where we go.
I have a friend that lives in Lexington. I need to get down there. I haven't hung out with him since 2008.
Well, dude, you get to Lexington. It's just about a half hour from Richmond. You better bring your butt down here.
If I go to Lexington, I'll stop by and throw some at your house, whatever.
Well, stop by. It means going out of your way, going past Lexington to get here.
Well, I mean, I got to go to, if I'm going to be there, I'm going to Buc-ee's.
Well, yes.
83 days of summer.
The thing is, we are government contractors. Well, government is off on holidays.
Contractors, so. Not so much.
Wednesday was our last day of school. Wow.
Yeah, our school is not out until next Friday. And then they go back in July.
I don't have to deal with that anymore. July? What?
They go back the last day of July.
That's crazy.
Well, they're on a balanced calendar. So they don't get the long summer, but they get every major, like the fall breaks 2 weeks, winter breaks 2 weeks, spring breaks 2 weeks. So so a lot of people complain about it, but it actually works out better because there's less time for the kids to forget stuff between school years. And then they get the time off later. And every Wednesday they get out of school early. So, so they're out of
Lisa's off Monday. Me too, Lisa.
I'm off every day.
Yeah.
I'm a little off all the time, really. You know what I mean?
No comment.
I mean, it's true. If anyone who's met me, I'm a weirdo.
But the weirdo gives great hugs. I will say that.
I mean, that's the thing I have.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But her talking about that many days of summer makes me think of Phineas and Ferb.
Didn't watch them.
It's a cartoon from Disney.
Mm-hmm.
About these kids, like all the stuff they do on their summer vacation.
Like Beavis and Butthead?
No. That's a grown-up show.
That was a dumb show, too.
It was groundbreaking at first. Because there had never really been an adult cartoon like that. Now, granted, like adult cartoons aren't unheard of because the Flintstones weren't a kid's show. That was an adult cartoon, right? I mean, because it was prime time. So it was, kids would watch it, but it was more geared towards adults because it was flavored after the Honeymooners.
Mm-hmm.
So, Oh, I saw that, Charlie, the Beavis and Butthead thing on SNL. And then I guess they went to some other awards show dressed as Beavis and Butthead, too. It was funny.
Wow.
Ren and Stimpy, that was definitely an adult cartoon as well. But I mean, that was right up kids' alley because kids are gross when they're like in their 12, 13, 11. They like boogers. They like, potty humor. They just do. Farts. That's what kids love, that stuff. And so Ren and Stimpy really leaned into that. And there was also a lot of stuff for, like, same thing with, if anybody's ever watched Invader Zim. That was an amazing cartoon.
Yeah, I didn't do too many cartoons. When I was a kid with Tom and Jerry and those kind of things.
We're going to get that stick out of the mud, Cindy, and we're going to...
Have you guys made rib tips? If so, how did you make them? I'm thinking of getting some. I have not.
I've only ordered them at restaurants.
Rib tips?
I think Applebee's used to have all-you-can-eat rib tips back in the day when I was, like, high school.
Anything like just regular stew beef tips?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I've never had them.
They were messy.
Yeah. I was watching Paula on Low Carb Revelation, one of her videos today, where she made the cottage cheese flatbread. It looked good. I'm going to have to make it.
I haven't even heard of that yet.
It's like a cup of cottage cheese, 2 eggs, and the spices of your choice. You blend it all together, put it on a baking sheet, bake it for 350 for 35 to 40 minutes. They look pretty good.
I wonder if I can make like buns out of those. Not buns, but like little, because I've got those like 4 or 5 inch round silicone molds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I could probably make something out of those.
I think she said people even making chaffles out of it. So it would probably work. Yeah, it was interesting, Lisa. It was they really look good. When it was finished, she said, "Oh, this would make a great pizza crust too." But she said it tasted really good. I watched a lot of cartoons. Yep.
Well, the funny thing about Looney Tunes using classical music is it was all public domain. They didn't have to pay anybody for it. They didn't have to pay a writer because it was already written. They would just play it public domain, didn't have to pay any credits or anything like that. So it worked out real well. And it taught kids classical music. So it was like a win-win-win.
Yeah, Brian's a big Looney Tune fan. I haven't found a clean cottage cheese yet. The ones I found at the store say bioengineered.
Even the Good brand, because that's the one that I liked. I like to buy the Good brand, but most of the time for the kid, I just buy the Daisy. It's about as clean as you can find. And I'm not, so as much as I would like to avoid the bioengineered foods, I think everything basically we've been putting in our mouth for the last 50 years is bioengineered. From the grain that gets fed to the cows to the cows themselves. And there's a difference between selective breeding and bioengineering, but I think just because we can doesn't mean we should, but they have been. So trying to get away from that is going to be a long, hard process. And I think for me, finding the cleanest that I can all the way around is going to get me closer than beating my head against a wall trying to find something that is, if it's easy to find, sure, but I'm not going to go out of my way and spend 2-3x on it either. So,
right. Saturday mornings were awesome. Watching
Mighty Healthy Michelle
last night. She made bread using avocados, eggs, and mozzarella cheese. I saw that. That was weird.
I've been meaning to make. I have frozen avocado chunks in the freezer, and I had some. You can buy in the bag the grated Parmesan cheese. And I was going to make some of that stuff and see how it goes. I was going to make chaffles out of it and like a little flatbread out of it and see how it goes, because people are always talking about avocado toast and all that stuff. And I think that with like an egg on top would be like.
Yep. But that flatbread though, that I told Brian, I said, I'm going to make some of this. Without a doubt. Not sure if I can get past the green color, but I'm willing to try it. I know I hated guacamole. I hated avocado. And just like within the last few months, I said, I'm just going to try an avocado. And it was good.
It's creamy. It's fatty. There's not a lot of flavor to it. But,
It was good. I said, man, your taste buds definitely do change. That's for sure. Daughter's made avocado toast from chaffles. It was good.
So we were talking to our son-in-law after we dropped the girl off today, and he's talking about his allergies and they're going crazy. And I was like, my allergies cleared up when I went keto. It took probably a little while, but for the most part, everything cleared up. I mean, I still have a sneezing fit every once in a while, every few days or whatever, depending, but I don't have them, like my eyes aren't swollen and all that stuff anymore. I'm not runny nose all the time. Unless I'm mowing the grass, then my nose just runs city. But we were talking, it was like, we don't have the budget for that. I was like, he drinks a lot of like full sugar rock stars. I was like, buy diet rock stars instead. Make little steps, little sacrifices. If you can't afford beef, then buy chicken and just eat, whatever you can afford to eat, because you're going to get there. And eventually you can get to where you're not eating as much.
Yep.
And you can then start to pick and choose what you're eating. Then you're setting a better example for our granddaughter. We're already trying to do that ourselves. And, it's not as hard as it seems to transition if you're willing to sacrifice. And there is sacrifice, because if you're trying to go low carb from whatever and you're buying Halo Top and all these expensive ice creams, or you're trying to, like, when we went keto in the very beginning, we spent a lot of money we didn't need to, but we didn't know better. There wasn't as many resources on, everyone was like, oh, you got to have hemp hearts. You know how many hemp hearts we still have? The same container we bought in 2016. You know what I'm saying? So like that was like a $9 container of hemp hearts that we still have.
Mm-hmm. I bought all the things when I started. I did.
Yeah.
They say, Evelyn says, we save about $300 a year on Carl's allergy meds now that he's keto. I'm sure. Seed avocado, I thought they tasted like paste. Now I love them. I just couldn't. My husband would get guacamole on his food. We go to a Mexican restaurant, and I tried it one day. I was like, oh no.
I mean, basically, it's just avocado mixed with salsa.
I know, but I couldn't do it.
And some lime juice so it doesn't turn brown.
Now we eat it. I mean, like I've put it on a sandwich with egg salad and stuff before already.
That's still something I can't get. I can't get into the egg salad. Anything that's salad that's not green and leafy, I don't do it. Chicken salad, tuna salad, egg salad, nope. Of course, I'm not a mayonnaise person. So that's like the biggest, like, really? You're keto and you don't like mayo? Nope. I will cook with it if I need to, but I don't put it on a sandwich. I'm good. Nope.
Oh, I used to be a big Miracle Whip person, but now I've adjusted to the avocado mayonnaise. But I'll tell you, the butter mayonnaise is really good. That is good. I got to make some more of that.
But that's just one of those things that's like so difficult to make, right?
It really isn't, though. Chris's recipe from Chris Cooking Nashville.
Maybe, because I remember the last time I saw somebody make it was the 2 Crazy Ketos a couple of years ago. They were making it, and I'm like, no, that looks like too much work. But I'll look at Chris Cooking Nashville.
He puts egg yolks in a mason jar. He melts the butter and slowly pours the butter in while he's got his immersion blender going. And then he puts Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar in with the egg yolks, and then slowly pours the butter in, and then tops it with the egg whites after that's all mixed up, and then mixes in the egg whites. That keeps it spreadable. Otherwise, it gets hard, and you got to let it set out to use it. It's so good. The butter mayo takes some time to put together. It's easy, but time consuming. It doesn't take that long. I make butter mayo often. It's easy. See, Christy, it's not just me. Bacon grease mayo is going to be made in this house soon. Now, I've made Nisha's bacon mayonnaise, and it got hard as a rock. I'm like, it's that thing. You got to let it sit out. I think if I added egg whites to it, like Chris does with his butter mayonnaise, it would probably work. Got a phenomenal beard, my guy. It's the slowly pours the butter in that kills me. Oh, I'm not patient. But yeah, it's really good. So if you don't like regular mayonnaise, you like eggs and butter, you'd probably like it.
I like eggs and avocado oil too, but you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It makes it spreadable. So it's good. I've made it once. I want to make a bigger container when I get finished with the mayonnaise that I have. Double the recipe or something.
See, Evelyn's asking me questions, and I'm thinking after dark stuff already. And like, you know what? I don't even know what she means by vitamin P. I know what I think about, but I have no idea what she's talking about. So I'm just going to be quiet now.
Yeah, I'm lost. Don't know.
There's like 3 channels, isn't there?
Remember to like on both channels. Well,
because you kick her out doesn't mean it stops playing on her channel.
Right. So it should still be there. Dustin, you can check that out. Dr. Bair says that's patience. Vitamin P is patience. She was referring to Christy's comment that she had no patience. And there you go. Charlie says vitamin P is patience.
Oh, I was thinking something way different.
I bet you were. And vitamin G is gratitude.
Come in. We're on a vertical live, so you got to squeeze in close.
Yeah, really. I don't know. I can't change it. Hi, Sandra.
Hi.
How are you? We see your eyeball.
Move your big old nugget.
I did move my big old nugget.
How are you?
I'm good. How's it going, Cindy?
Good. I messed this up. I can't fix it because it's live, so I can't even fix it. But
that's okay. I just figured I'd pop in and say hi. I'm going to go work on my eBay stuff for a little bit.
All righty.
But good to see ya.
You too.
Everyone's saying hi to you.
Well, tell everybody I say hi too.
Chandra says hi.
She says hi too.
To see Charlie, he always thought vitamin P meant Prozac. Now the topic of eggs. The eggs McDonald's having a breakfast McMuffin is a disservice to an egg.
Well, that's the cleanest egg they have.
It is.
I think that's just an egg. I don't.
The eggs
on the muffin.
Now I used to manage a McDonald's. The eggs on a McMuffin sandwich, are whole eggs that are cracked into round rings and cooked. They're steamed because they have this water around them and they close it. It's the eggs on biscuit sandwiches that are gross eggs.
Foldy eggs.
Yes. Folded eggs. Yep. So yeah. On the muffins, they're good. They're actual whole eggs. So I don't know. I can argue that one because I eat them all the time. Poached.
Well, I think they're more like it's a disservice to an egg just by putting it on the muffin, on the English muffin.
Just take the muffin off.
Yeah.
And eat the egg and the sausage and the cheese. Even though the cheese is, I got a comment on one of my videos one time. You know, that's not good cheese.
Duh. But you're making work with what you have.
Still gonna eat it because I like it. So it's that.
I mean, if you're not someone who's, that's basically vegetable oil sheets or whatever. But if it doesn't impact you like that terribly, and it's only on an occasional basis, even I will get some Kraft singles from time to time because sometimes just making myself like burgers with Kraft singles and a bunch of pickles and onions on them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just want it. Sometimes I just want bologna. It doesn't make any sense. It's not good, but I grew up poor and I miss bologna.
Evelyn says, I have not ever had a hankering for anything from McDonald's since starting keto. Now, their quarter-pound patties are good. I like them. And we go there probably more than we should. I made Wendy's bread today. I just wanted to come out edible. I mess up the breads a lot. So how did it turn out? But
I read that as completely different. I was thinking Wendy's like the restaurant.
Well, that's what I thought
Not
at
Wendy
first when I said Wendy's, and then it was like Wendy from Loving It on Keto's bread. We had McDonald's in Ireland because that was one of the only choices we had for breakfast. They used to, they used to sell salads. They got rid of them. They got rid of everything that was healthy, supposedly healthy. Bread is as good, a little wet, but toasted good. There you go.
I'm curious, what makes UK McDonald's different from the US?
I don't know.
Because here I know there's a lot, like the ingredients we have here is probably not as good. I know the fries here are they're probably the same fries they have over there, but like here they're just selectively breeded and they're like off-gassed and all kinds of stuff that they have to go through.
And so those fries, Those are the best French fries, though. If you catch them hot,
they do taste good. Well, so we take the girl every Friday. She's been wanting to go to Culver's every Friday, and they have crinkle fries. And she feeds me the little nubbins off of the fries that are too crispy for her. She sees them and she feeds them to me. So I have a few fries every week, which is okay because it kind of gets me like that taste. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not eating. It's not even like a small amount of fry. I mean, it's like probably the equivalent of maybe 4 or 5 full fries.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, how much longer am I going to have that experience with her? You know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to have the experience. You know what I mean? She's 5. And so I know that having those Fridays, going and getting food with her is a limited experience of life.
That's
I'm going to eat it up.
There you go. You can go to Japan and order octopus at McDonald's.
Oh. That sounds amazing. I love octopus.
Nope. That's like sardines. Nope. Nope.
Somebody, Courtney Luna, was it Courtney Luna was doing a sardine fast and had to stop, I think? She got like 3 days in. I want to say that was her. I saw a video this week. I can't remember.
You guys are going to load up my Uber Eats app soon.
No seafood. I love seafood. Like one of the going into Culver's is they have like the breaded fish fillets, like Long John Silver's and such.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the hardest things for me not to have. And that's when I've been looking for the real good breaded fish, but they don't sell it anywhere near me yet.
You got to make it yourself.
I want it.
Neely's
it doesn't help that I saw
recipe.
A video of a guy who went to like an all-you-can-eat place. What is it?
Neely's breading recipe is very good. And it's just egg white powder, gelatin,
I have a
and
batter
pork
recipe
panko.
that I want to try.
What's in it?
I love sardines. I buy them in bulk at Costco.
I don't know that I trust it from McDonald's, but I like octopus too.
I imagine in Japan you're getting it closer to the source, so I wouldn't be so upset about that. But if I'm in Japan, I'm eating sushi every day. I don't care.
I didn't like sushi before, so I don't miss that at all.
You're like a grown-up toddler.
I am a grown-up. I've been a grown-up most of my life.
I just want macaroni and cheese and fish sticks every day. No. We call our daughter the French fry inspector. She used to throw out all the fries with dark brown spots on them. She's 20. Yeah, she feeds those to me. So I'm okay with it.
That's funny.
Sushi, I might have everyone make me some sushi.
I make really good sushi.
She's talking my love language. I love it.
I'm telling Chandra.
She'll be there to eat it too. There's nothing I'll say here that I wouldn't say in front of her because one, she'll probably listen to it anyway. And I don't hide anything. So
she's probably watching.
If I say it in front of you guys, I'll say it in front of her. I don't care.
She's probably watching it.
I think I overshare with Chandra too much. She'll be like, would you stop telling me stuff like that? I'm like, I tell you everything. You're the person I tell everything to.
Mm-hmm. It's like Brian, and I've talked about this with Debbie a lot. Brian is he's very much a quiet person. I don't care where we are. He's very, very quiet. And until I get to know someone, when I go somewhere, I can be really quiet. But in our home, he's not a good communicator. And in 20 years, that has been our only issue. Is he's not a good communicator. And I will tell him everything that's going on. I take care of the checkbook. I take care of all that. And let him know everything. And I mean, he will have thoughts going on all the time, and he will not share what's going on up here. And he'll just go, he'll do things, and he'll get things, and it's like, come on, dude, you got to talk to me.
I feel that, but I think there's
just gave up the ghost. What?
Died.
Uh-oh.
Come on, you got to learn the lingo.
Hey. Just gave up the ghost. That's the first time I had ever heard that. Just got a Dreo Chef Maker air fry. Going to test its steak making ability this weekend. Grass-fed ribeye steak. I'm going to tell you, I just got a new air fryer a little while ago, and it's an off-brand, but Drew Barrymore makes it. The brand is called Beautiful. I love the thing. I make our steaks in there all the time. I just love it.
Well, yeah, she had stand mixers, and they were on clearance at Walmart, but it was like $35 or something on clearance, or maybe $65 on clearance. I can't remember. And Shanda was like, I don't think I would trust it because, I mean, you know, it's not like she built it. You know what I mean? It's not even like she had anything to do with the design.
Just her name on it.
So what color do you want?
But I'll tell you, the air fryer is fantastic. So if that's any inkling, if you see them again, I would get one. Since you don't have one and it was that cheap, it'd be fine. I mean, Brian has had a KitchenAid for years. That was his late wife's. And him and I have been together 20 years. That's how old this thing is. But the bowl on it was so small. Every time I'd make the egg white bread, it would go everywhere. So I got me a different one. And off-brand, it's a Howork, Howork. It was pretty inexpensive, and it works great, and it has a big bowl on it. It's like an 8-quart bowl. It's fantastic. Read that one. I have an Instant Pot that's lightly used that I need to give away to make room for my new air fryer. I make my boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. I love it.
I have one of the 7 boiled egg cooker things from Nostalgia.
I used to have one of those.
They work great. It's actually faster than the Instant Pot.
Well, maybe.
Because the Instant Pot
like
takes
7
time to
minutes
pressurize.
Or something like that.
Huh?
It was like 7 minutes in those things, right? Something like that.
Something like that. I mean, yeah, and with the Instant Pot, I would always set my Instant Pot for 1 minute. And it would still take 20 minutes because it's got to pressurize. And then you got to put a towel over it and release the pressure. It took forever. So like this is just way easier. The only thing is it would take that long, but I could get 18 eggs out of it. And well, this is 7, but I mean, I never needed that many right away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now I can't do 3 dozen at a time in my Instant Pot, but I have done as many as almost 2 dozen because I like to have them on hand. Like I still have 4 hard-boiled eggs in there that I got to eat.
I'm thinking about because I can get them for $8 at Walmart. Those 7. I think I'm about giving some away for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Mm-hmm. You guys think that's a good idea? Would you guys want to win one of those?
The egg cooker?
Mm-hmm.
Had one, got rid of it. I don't want one.
Well, I'm not talking to you. I mean, the
people.
Who
I'm here. One of the guys here. People here. My egg cook. You asked and I answered. My egg cooker cooks 12 at a time, and I love it. They peel so easy. Do what, Dustin?
I'm just picking on you.
What did you say?
You were. Yeah. They're like, I was not for you. And you're like, but I'm one of the guys too.
That's right. I am. I can do 14 at one time. I have stacked mine up
too. I've seen the 14 ones too. I think I've seen those for like $18 online. I haven't seen them in stores.
Now my Instant Pot, Evelyn said hers is an 8-quart. Mine is a 6-quart. And I can do, like I said, 19, 20 something eggs, stacking them up. And I don't sit there. I'm not in a hurry for them, so it's great. I bomb eggs for 6 minutes and then turn the burner off for 6 minutes and then put them in. I boil eggs for 6 minutes, turn the burner off. I was like, you bomb eggs? What?
Well, I mean, eggs might make you drop bombs later.
Yep, I do 5-5-5 method with the Instant Pot. I can buy 6 peeled hard-boiled eggs at Kroger's for $3. I'm gonna tell you, and this is nothing against Buc-ee's because I love Buc-ee's. But one day when we were headed out of town, I bought a thing of 2 hard-boiled eggs to eat on the way. I took one bite. They were so disgustingly gross. They were old.
How so?
It was nasty. They weren't any good.
I mean, were they just bad?
They were bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. I took one bite. I was like, nope.
Because I know you can get them at like almost every gas station has them now.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart, you can buy like 6 of them. And I know that Costco will have a lot of them sometimes too. They'll have, I don't know how many's in a container, but they're all like individually sealed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy them at Costco. Probably save you some money, Charlie.
These were in they're little containers with they're little like plastic with their plastic lids. I have not had any problem with anything that we've bought there, but that was, whoo. They'll say I haven't bought them again.
Listening, you need their $1.50 back.
Do what?
And if Buc-ee's is listening, you need your $1.50 back.
No. So the
we can't leave Buc-ee's without spending like $100.
Oh, I can.
Well, I mean, you're there all the time. We are not.
Added banana extract, semi-sweet, and peanut butter lilies. I needed more chips. It's now perfect. I made a chocolate peanut butter keto chow shake the other day. I always put collagen in my shakes. So I added a scoop of chocolate collagen and a little scoop of the peanut butter powder, the PB Fit powder. I got just a little taste of it as I was pouring it in the shaker. Oh, dang, it was good. That might be one of my meals tomorrow. That was a typo. Bomb the eggs. Bomb eggs. I love chaffles too. I do. There for a spell. I mean, you see on my video, I was making chaffles like daily. I made some. This will be out on the next one. Because I've been doing this ground beef, eggs, and butter. I made some chaffles with just ground beef and eggs. Waffles. No chaffles. Yeah. No cheese. They turned out pretty good. I just put some browned up ground beef in a bowl, mixed in some eggs, and salted it.
Did you run it through like some kind of like blender or something?
No, I broke it up, meat up with a fork. It was already browned up because I keep browned ground beef on hand. And so I just broke it up even more with a fork, and then I beat the eggs into it. It was pretty good, considering I did like 4 ounces of ground beef and 4 eggs. 4 eggs. It made like 5 chaffles, waffles, whatever you want to call them. Brenda has a chocolate toffee now. Meat plus egg waffles equals muffles. There you go. Meat and egg waffles. Yes. Muffles. I like that. So I made some muffles. We're going to start a new trend, Evelyn. Yeah, I'm going to try to make my own carnivore bar with chocolates. I guess it'll be like keto brick. Oh, God, I hate those things.
I have like 5 of the Bell's. I always want to call it Bell's palsy, but it's the
Bell's brownie batter.
Yeah. I have 5 of those, and I have like a couple other ones that we have that like have been given to us and such. I know that they're a great thing to have on hand. And I guess I'm glad they don't taste as good as they should, because otherwise they're like $9 a piece. So that's a lot of money. And
we have so many because Brian likes them. When we went to KetoCon, he bought a few. We went to were they at Keto Palooza? I don't remember.
No, not this year anyway.
But when they come out on sale or he sees a video, oh, we should get some. I melt them down for him. I melted 2 different ones down probably 6 months ago, and there's still pieces of that in the refrigerator. I have so many of these bars in one of my closets. It's like, Brian, if you're not going to eat these, I wanted to bring some with us. I said, go through them, pick some out to take to the meetup. He didn't. And those are his. So, whatever.
Mine.
He's a hoarder.
That's okay. They last.
Yeah, they're shelf-stable, that's for sure. I've been wanting to try the cheese and pickle in a mini dash. I would just try them in the oven. In little muffin cups. I love the keto bricks. Honey, you could have had a ton of them Saturday. Oh my God. Keto bricks are awesome, but I seem to only eat them at meetups. They would not be safe in my pantry.
Well, you'd be the only one that eats them.
Who, Charlie?
Yeah. I don't think his wife
would Cayman Islands, and I think they're good. There's a lot of people that do. I just can't get past the texture. Thank you, Debbie. Exactly.
Well, they're grainy, and then you'll get a bite that's almost all salt. I've tried them. We've done videos on them. I'm just like,
I just, and somebody said when I mentioned this, I mentioned it in a 2KK chat one time, and Joseph, well, that's probably the ones with the pea protein. Try the other ones. So I tried the other ones, and they're just as the ones with the pea protein is to me.
I don't like pea protein. I don't think that's a good source of protein, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think that's I forget exactly what it was, but I had heard somebody talking about it, and I can't remember the actual details. But what they were saying about pea protein and the way that it breaks down and the way the body breaks it down is not good for us. And it's not really bioavailable for us either. So you're basically not getting anything out of it.
I want to try a banana muffin. I like the mocha cream. Alrighty. I haven't done much baking lately. In fact, I made some cookies and cream brownies for a bowling party because they were having people bring desserts, and if I wanted to eat something, I knew I was going to have to make it. Brian just finished those off yesterday, and this was back in April, the beginning of April. They've been in my refrigerator. They were good. I can have things on hand, and we just don't eat it, right away. So everything pretty much has to go in the refrigerator.
We got these not great value, the Equate brand, which is like the Walmart.
Yeah.
With the Walmart stuff. And we got these keto, pecan cluster things. And I want to say that we've had them before. At least I think we've had the Equate ones before. I know we've had the Atkins ones before. And I know I got the Equate ones before. But this time we got them, I ate 2. I know serving size is 1, but I ate 2. And I was miserable the whole day. I ate them probably around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, all night, miserable gas, like painful gas, I'm trying to figure a way to say this and not be crass. I don't know if there's a way, but it would hurt coming out. The gas was painful coming out.
See what Charlie said. Pea protein just ensures expensive urine.
Yeah.
I was prep cooking, made 3 pounds of ground beef before it was put away Trinity, and I finished off half of it. Yep.
I bought today, I finally bought myself a 6-pound bag of the the sirloin burgers from Costco, the frozen
Mm-hmm.
ones. I haven't had those before, and I've been wanting to try them. They're kind of expensive. I mean, 6 pounds for $27. So it's not that far off from like ground beef, like the big tubes from Walmart for 10 pounds. But I haven't tried them yet, but I went ahead because the bag wouldn't fit in my freezer because I don't have a lot of room in the freezer. So I had to break them down into 6 1-pound bags. So basically into servings because I'll eat a pound at a time. So 3 patties.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, if I break it down that way, it's like I eat a pound at a time. So that's like that bag would probably feed the average person, what, 6 times 24 times if they eat 1 patty. I mean, if you know, but I'm
One
like,
patty.
6 meals, 6 snacks.
Yes.
Brenda, who's Visual Keto? I can't remember their name.
I'm not sure. Do we have it?
I don't know if we have it on our list or not.
I'm looking at my list.
They're not coming in from my. Well, let me look and see. They may be coming from my side. Hold on.
They are.
Yes, they are. I apologize.
I
don't know if it's on our list or not. I have to look and see.
It's not on the list that I have.
Okay, so then I don't have it then.
So Visual Keto, what's your name? If you don't mind sharing.
I know it, but I'm having a difficult time at the moment.
Because I don't have it. Sonia. It's Sonia. See there? Okay. All you can do is ask. I'm going to write it down on my list here.
And share it with me, please.
Yes. So Dustin devised a spreadsheet for us to put YouTube names with actual names. So we try to remember these things, and doesn't always work.
I mean, it's kind of like it is a tough task sometimes.
It is. I know. It's like what? I even I saved it. I put it on my computer and I saved it. I don't know where I saved it.
It should. Let me see if it should.
Cindy pronounced it correctly the first time. Sonia. Yay me. But I have it. It's on one of my, it's probably under my Google Chrome. So, but yeah.
Making a list, checking it.
So Dustin, what's coming up for you?
When we're done here, I need to make the live for tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I am having James on. We're going to get together and just talk. He called me the other day and was at, we were talking about things, and he's having some issues. Like, I mean, everybody who's following them kind of knows that they've been kind of in and out. Like, like they were doing like a calorie thing for a while. They had done a thing where they were doing like a religious thing where they were doing like less meat or something, and then now they're then they were back to try to do keto and just kind of give you an idea. We'll be talking about that sort of thing tomorrow morning. So, and to see
I'm gonna try to make it up on time. What time? 7:30?
8 o'clock.
That's a little better.
They were doing a Daniel fast, and then they went into like doing something else, and they've just been playing around with things, trying to, as we do. And now they're back. Now they're back off of the things they've been trying. They're back trying to do keto, and they're just having some difficulties and some struggles. And we'll talk about all that tomorrow. And he'll kind of give his insights, and hopefully if people will join in, we can talk about things. And yeah,
I'm gonna be joining. I'm gonna bug the out of you.
Good.
Sonia, visual because I'm an optician by trade, and keto, well, you get that.
Well, that's one of the good things is like doing keto. Like my eyes my vision hasn't gotten better, but like the eye tests I get are better. Like where they do like the thing and they look at the back of your eyes and look at the health of your eye is always a lot better, and not like a diabetic where like things start to collapse or whatever. So
Well,
that's
I had
always
already had cataract surgery before I started keto. So, most of the time I use my glasses just for reading glasses. She made the list. Once I find the list, she'll make the list.
And then Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. like normal. Come hang out, have coffee with me. It's one of my favorite days of the week. Just for that, just people show up and have a good day with me.
Yep.
What about you? What do you got coming? I have videos. I have so many videos I need to edit, so many videos I need to record. I've been slackerson.
I have one that I want to record that I haven't done yet on insecurities. I've talked about it, but I need to do it because everybody has some. Nobody talks about them. It'll be a hard one because there's a lot from my past and everything. And so, yeah, that one. And I do the weekly one, so it shows the food that I had the previous week. We do the live streams, except next Friday, there will not be one because I will be in Austin and Sana is going to take the week off from the live streams. Vision got better. The eyes on the garbage can of your body. The eyes are the garbage can of your body. If it doesn't fit somewhere else, it dumps it in the eyes. I believe that. The edition once called anal glaucoma. It's where you can't see your butt coming into work. Cindy, we all have them. Hi, Cindy. Dustin just now able to sit down and watch. Well, hello, Cindy. And anyway.
Cindyception.
Do what?
I said it's Cindyception.
Mm-hmm.
So insecurities, like, so I posted a photo last week of me with Big Belly Bob and Brandon the garbage disposal, who's a professional.
I saw that.
And now the thing about the photo is I didn't realize it until after I had posted it. And you're talking about insecurities, and that's something that you want to talk about. And for me, I've always been very insecure about how I look, like most of us in this community, in some way, shape, or form. And part of my belly was like my shirt, with like way I leaned over, my shirt pulled up a little bit. You could see some of my belly. And Shanda was like, well, why don't you just cover it up or delete it? Or someone was like, I'm going to leave it. It was difficult to leave it because I already posted it in like 5 or 6 different places.
Right.
Like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. So it was there and I just left it. So that's one of those things, like insecurities touch us all. We all have insecurities. And I think that would be a great video topic for you, and to outline your own insecurities. And you may have some that other people may. I think it's good because, like we all have them, but we sometimes will think we're the only ones that have a specific insecurity. Like I worry about, my chest and, having man boobs and, you know what I mean? Like just a lot of things like that. So,
well, overall, I mean, I know for me, I never wanted to talk about them because I figured I would get ridiculed for them in some way, shape, or form. Oh, well, that's crazy or something like that, and it's so wrong because everybody has something, if not many things, that they're insecure about.
And I think even if somebody does ridicule you or troll you on YouTube or wherever, that's just one of those things that just kind of par for the course. That's just
I know. I just mean even in my past, but way before YouTube, way before anything. I was always a very quiet person and very shy. And I didn't want to hear anything bad. I didn't want anybody, because I already always felt that I never fit in, that I was, I don't know, just not one of the in crowds through school, everything. It was, yeah. This is the way it's going to be when I do this video. It's going to be hard. I wore jeans outside in 93-degree weather at school because I couldn't bring myself to wear shorts to work. I was out there for 5 hours that day. I get it. I can't wear shorts, dresses. I have to wear compression socks every day. And there's no way I'm wearing shorts with knee socks. I'm not doing that. So I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. That's going to be, but it's either that or have my feet and my ankles all swollen because of lymphedema. And I'm not going to do that either. Thank you, Brenda. I bought a 5-pack of shorts to wear just in the house. First shorts I have bought in many years, and they fit. Not even skin tight. The victory of that Amazon won't get them back. Awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Another Brenda. Way to go, Sonia. That's right. That's amazing. But yeah, there's a lot that's gone on up here. I had very few friends in school. I always thought it was me. It was my fault. Yeah, there's a lot. I gotta lighten everything up here. Yeah, Debbie, maybe I can do it when I'm with you, so I can have some support there. Because yeah, my nearsighted myopic prescription was reduced by 1/3 since I lost 80 pounds. Nice. Thanks, guys. But yeah, there's just a lot. But I'm good.
There's just a thing, we all have tiny ones, big ones. We all have there's some that will never go away.
Yeah.
It's just going to be the way that it is. It's just the nature of being a human.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
But like I said, they're not talked about. I don't think I've ever seen a video of anybody talking about what they're insecure about, what they feel bad about. I've seen a lot of people's videos over the past 4 years. I'd never watched YouTube before keto. Never did. My son used to sit in his car for hours watching YouTube videos about whatever. I don't even know. But yeah, it was like, and he's my son. That is your birthday, Dustin. He will be 42, though. Yeah, he'll be 42.
I'll be 45.
Yep. That's why Dustin calls me his bonus mom.
Yeah, most people are not going to make things about their insecurities because they're insecure about them.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to pick on others because then it hides yours by you picking on them and making them the center of attention. So, I'll make a video
That's
about
what I
it
said.
too.
And I can handle any negativity, that might come from it. I can handle that. I've had a few comments since I started my channel, not many, but I've had a few, and I don't care, that kind of thing. I don't care. But it's just different things. Like right now, big one, all this scalp showing through my hair because my hair is very, very thin. Yeah, Dustin, you shave your head.
Well, no, but even if you, I get insecure if you can see if you can see it growing back in. I just shaved it yesterday, and I already, it's just one of those things. We all have those things. We have to look just a certain way. We have to, we have to have control over how not only our perception, but we try to control other people's perception of us as well. That all goes into the insecurities too. So
right. Dustin's scalp is showing too, Evelyn said.
the mess is like everybody told me that I was going to have like this thick hair forever. My grandfather on my mother's side was like a walking Sasquatch, and he was like arms were furry, everything, just full head of hair when he passed away. And they were like, "Oh, and then like I go bald," which I think probably had more to do with like sleep apnea and being overweight and all that stuff. But
that is the only person in the world with insecurities. Nope. Nope. You are not. By any means. This chat is weird. What's up with different format? I did something stupid, Steph, and I can't fix it while I'm live. So sorry. It's weird because it's me. It's weird.
It's one of those things. So it is a kind of a thing because this is one of those tools in the toolbox of a creator where this is a vertical live.
Yep.
So it shows up in the short shelf. And I know that there's people out there who despise shorts and refuse to watch shorts or whatever the case is. But those of us who are making the content need to utilize it, as it does put us in front of people who aren't looking for us, that may need us and don't realize it. So it is a good tool for that aspect. So people who are scrolling through their shorts will come across the live. And if they watch that live, then they keep scrolling through the lives, they can come across us and find something that we're talking about that may strike a resonant chord with them and help them where they didn't know they needed it before. So this is one of those things where
I never even thought of that, Dustin. I never even thought of that. It'll come up in the shorts.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because like the first time I went live, I just on a whim, I went live when I found out that you could go live on shorts. I was just doing dishes and I had like 600 people watching. So it's a way to connect.
The first time. I understand technology is tricky. No, I'm just not technologically savvy. I was just playing with the buttons waiting for Dustin to get here. Anyhow, it is what it is. Could be worse.
It could have just been me.
Could always be worse. Do what?
Could have just been me.
It was me. I did it.
That's not what I was saying. I'm saying the chat could have just been me. Then everyone would have been upset because you weren't here.
No, that's not true. You got a lot of people following you.
It's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I need watch hours, man. I'm telling you.
Do these.
I need I do live streams every week, dude.
Set up live streams while you're bowling and just let it go while you're bowling.
Somebody said we need to see you bowl. Oh, Chris and Miriam when they were on our live. Oh yeah, you need to do a video of bowling.
Steph said it could be worse, could be raining. It was raining when we started, and it's been raining here on and off. Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin messaged me. He said it is storming here. I forget how you put it. Oh, I don't know. Shortly after we got the email from Sana saying she couldn't make it. And I'm like, all right, I might just be by myself, and that would be really boring. So,
hey, I do it. You know what I mean? I go live by myself all the time.
Good. I'm good when I can talk with somebody. I can't. But when I'm doing videos, if you notice on my videos, I'm rarely in front of the camera. But I have to be to do this other one, so it's coming. I gotta get it all on paper. Little tips and I have to, just so I don't just ramble on and trip over myself and all that kind of thing.
Oh, I love Young Frankenstein. Such a good movie.
I say it all the time at work because one of my favorite movies is Young Frankenstein. I saw that so many years ago. Oh, you Stepson. It would not have been boring if Dustin couldn't have made it in. Well, thank you, Lisa. I'm off of school. I'll spend a couple days and get you some watch hours, Cindy. Yay! Never seen that movie.
It's a wonderful movie. It's a Mel Brooks movie. It's one of those movies that it's a comedy, but it's like a low key comedy. It's not like a super slapsticky comedy, but it's still just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Putting on the Ritz.
Oh man. Well, Dustin, it's been an hour and 38 minutes.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, for me too.
For you to talk to me.
Put the candle back. That must be part of that movie too, because I don't remember stuff from movies. God. Yeah, Lisa, that long. It's been great, and it has moved fast. And thank you so much, Dustin.
I enjoy talking with you. You're one of my favorite people.
Well, thank you. And back at you.
We are like family anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
It was funny because I had put your video on the other night because our middle child and his new girlfriend had come over to the house to hang out with us, and I put it up on the TV, her video up on the TV, and she goes, I'm like, that's my bonus, Mom. She goes, is she famous? We're like, well, yeah, she knows me. And yeah, it's weird how people either totally discount YouTubers or they think that they're all famous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I looked at that way when I met when I met Rachel at Keto Palooza the first time Debbie and I went. It was like, wow, because I had watched them for so long, you know? And then at KetoCon, I got to meet Wendy and Harry. And that was big for me because I'd watched them for a long time. Harry's such a fantastic editor. And I mean, he kills me. But I do very little editing, as everybody can tell, because I still don't know what I'm doing. I just do what I can. I'm always late because I can't make it until around 7 Central. Sorry, Steph. I'm already cutting into other people's times here, you know.
There's some people that I still want to meet in person. I would love. So, I mean, I met Lindsay. I'd love to meet Neely. I'd love to meet Goody Beats. I'd love so many that I'd love to meet just to hang out with, you know.
Right. Well, the fun bunch is the Keto Chow bunch.
Oh, they're great.
Lynette is fantastic. Chris and Miriam are great. Their whole crew. And Hack Your Health. You asked what was going on with me. We're going to, Debbie and I, like I said earlier, are leaving Thursday to go to Austin for Hack Your Health. I have been delegated by Wendy, talking with Wendy, to organize a dinner Friday night for people that are going to be there that would like to join the 4 or 5 of us for dinner. We have Christy from Meeting Wellness and her mom coming. The 2 girls from Low Carb Spin. Debbie and I have a list somewhere. There we go. This lady, Yvonne Ives, she's coming. Wendy and Harry's admin, Kim Halper. Robin, Carnivorous Grandma. She's coming, and 2 people. All of Keto Chow group, except Chris and Miriam. So they have graduations. They can't be there. Lisa Strange and her son, and this lady Josephine and her husband that live in Austin. So it's like, it's right now, it's at 24 people. When I called and made a reservation at this restaurant, I made it for 15 because we had 9 people at the time, and it has exploded. So I called back. I said, I need to change the reservation time and the amount of people. because I had originally set it for 6 o'clock. The event doesn't end until 6. Keto Chow cannot leave their booth until 6. So we made it for 6:45, and I said, can I make it for 30 people? And I promise I will cap it at 30. It's like, okay. They were been really nice. And this lady, Josephine, that's going to go, she lives in Austin, like I said. She said, you picked a great restaurant. It's a barbecue place. It's called
Where are you going?
County Line on the Lake is the name of the restaurant. She said it has great food and a great view. She said it's perfect. So, yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, if you happen to meet Logan, Goody Beats, give him a hug and get a picture and tell him I said hi.
He'd have to find me because I'm not sure who he is.
He's about your height and he's jacked.
Take lots of pictures. I plan on it. Video, not so sure about. That's on your end.
What's what?
The last two. That's on your end.
Oh, yeah.
Like vicariously through you. Yeah. It'll be fun. I don't think we're going to go again after this year to Hack Your Health. I plan on continuously going to Keto Palooza. As long as they're going to have it, I will be there. But yeah, KetoCon or Hack Your Health, it's big. And there's so many people. And the crazy last year, the crazy thing was, well, they have a main stage and then they had 2 breakout rooms upstairs, which were fine, except some of the people they put in the breakout rooms was
too big. Yeah.
Really, really dumb because they put 2 crazy ketos in a breakout room. There was no room in that. You couldn't even get through that room. It was so packed. They had the ladies, the carnivore ladies panel in a breakout room. The room was absolutely packed. It was crazy. They should have been on the main stage. 2 crazy ketos, obviously, should have been on the main stage. And it was nuts. Yes, Debbie. Keto Palooza was great both years. And who won the name that tune contest? Debbie's group. I can't do that. I can't. If they do it again, I'm going out into the vendor room or up to my hotel room. I don't like that. I can know the songs. I know the songs. Well, I hold people back because I can't guess anything. See, there's that there.
Well, they can't guess either.
I don't know song titles and I don't know artists, but I will know the song. That's the way it's always been. I know the song, but I don't know who sang it and I don't know the name. So I am useless at name that tune. The first year we went was karaoke. That was fun. Yes, James. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It was so great sitting there listening to these people. And the ones that could sing were fantastic. The ones that couldn't sing were just funny. But it was entertaining either way. It was great. So there's that. I liked that better than the other, for sure. But I think we should wrap this up. It's getting late. And I might want to get something to eat.
I haven't eaten yet, so.
Me neither, all day. Not a thing.
I had my coffee and I had a couple of French fries.
I've had my Diet Pepsi.
Well, I've had some Coke Zero and stuff today too, but.
Shame on me.
I had a little sip of a coffee today at Costco because I was at Costco. There were samples. I know I had the coffee sample. I don't think I had any other samples today.
Keto Chow. Tomorrow. Brenda, tomorrow I will definitely be having some Keto Chow. But today I got to finish off the ground beef, eggs, and butter that I have started and done for 7 days, 8 days, 7, I don't know, with the exception of Saturday. That was my thing. I did it along with Wendy, and I said, I'll do this, but with the exception of Saturday, because I'm going to a meetup. So, had my dinner already, made some meaty and cheesy omelets. Oh, see, cheese even sounds good. I haven't had any cheese. I haven't had, I've had ground beef, eggs, and butter. But making the waffles was creative, I thought. The moffles. I like that. Moffles. I must start a hashtag, moffles. It's all Evelyn's doing. She thought of it. All right, Dustin, you have a good night. Tell Shanda we all said hi. Thank you, everyone in the chat. I appreciate you coming and spending this time with us. And thank you. Those muffles actually sound yummy.
Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Cindy, for inviting me.
Thank you.
And thanks for all of the people coming in chat and hanging out with us. It truly means the world to me. And you do mean the world to me too, Cindy.
Ditto. Everybody have a good night.